Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike, too. Hopped up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a step off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play. Coming to the plate now, Ward Whiter.
Leading off for the Giants, right fielder, Ward Whiter.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Harold, one for uniforms, the Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. So striding in, Joe Panik. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping up now, Matt Kemp. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1, here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. Machado has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Manny Machado. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Number 13.
Into the windup and the
Machado.
pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Machado awaits the 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Whiters waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Digging in now, Adam Jones. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Whiters. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Working for the punch out and the offering. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. In now, Buster Posey. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. Stepping into the box, Denard Span. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Fastball in there for a called strike. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now in the box, Nick Hundley. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. A step on the bag for one. Throw across to first won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Softly hit to the left side. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner toward short. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Whiters going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Castillo is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner at third here, nobody out. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Digging in for his second at bat, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Ready for another chance. Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. For Trumbo, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Panic's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Span giving chase. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Pedro Alvarez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted it inside with good hard stuff.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out. So stepping in, number 63. He'll take his first hacks here.
Third baseman, number 63.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Ward Whiters.
Ward Whiters.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces. To the plate for ball one. And he'll step off and try again. Bases are empty, one man out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ward Whiters becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Joe Panik is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Adam Jones.
Leading off for
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Adam Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, and he is in there. Now to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tim Beckham. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
In there, 3-1. Ready with the 3-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is... So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Left fielder, number 51.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Trumbo giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Kemp's going to try for 3. The relay, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. Standing in, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trumbo. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
Number 28.
Here's the first pitch to him. Buster Posey comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but with your face.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Center fielder, number
Here's the
2.
center fielder, Denard Span. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Center fielder, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inciarte.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Inciarte now for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. That'll plate the runner from third, and the Orioles tack on another. It's now 4-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Here's Chris Davis now. Oh for 2 on his line thus far. Corey Guerin is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Trumbo rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Machado now on 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Jonathan Schoop waits on deck. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. First delivery to him on the way. Jonathan Schoop is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit toward the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
In to score, the runner from third. Schoop rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well, and they're really putting some distance between him now as that lead gets even bigger. Derek Law.
Tim Beckham. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants.
Tim Beckham is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out. Into the box, Nick Hundley. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Designated hitter.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 35.
Striding in, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. At the plate, number 63 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Ward Whiters. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Low for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Here comes Crawford around third. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
The second baseman
From the stretch. Joe Penn is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it an 8-3 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Favorable call in there for a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. That trying to pick things up where we left off. Ender Inciarte. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Inciarte.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Span is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Really aggressive swings right now. Ball's out of the zone, up high. He's swinging through them, not going to put him in play. He's really got to bring that pitch down and get it into the strike zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The first baseman,
digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Late that time for a strike. 8 runs on 13 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Here's the first baseman, Brandon.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Buster Posey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Hundley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Flares this one over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Pedro Alvarez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Whiters ranging back. And it's off the 4th archway. In there, a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night. Now to the plate, Adam Jones. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And now a curveball in the dirt and knocked down by Posey. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1-1. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sam Dyson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Ready once again, Tim Beckham. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And Span's throw will arrive too late. He's in there at third base.
Center fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swing and a line drive. But this will be a foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp has a read on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance. Number 63. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Francisco Valencia.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore
Francisco
bullpen.
Valencia.
Called a strike on the out. Half 0-1. Kelby Tomlinson.
Number 37. Kelby Tomlinson.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Line to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first
right
out.
Fielder, number 10.
Stepping in and
Ward
ready for another shot. Ward Whiters. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ward Whiters becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. Taken in by Scope. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So striding in, Mark Trumbo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And here's a ball hit in the air. Whiters sprinting after it, and that's going to land foul. The 0-1. Tapper up the line. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The third baseman number
Here's
13.
Manny Machado now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. This is in the air out to right field. Whiters moves over, and that's the third out. So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Michael Givens.
Fielder.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scope takes it in. And he's retired here, 1 away. Standing in, Brandon Belt. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Buster Posey. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Now in the box, Denard Span. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in now, Nick Hundley, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Now a first pitch changeup here, too far inside. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. To short, hit hard, fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the. Digging in, Pedro Alvarez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Pedro Alvarez.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-2, here it comes. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Another 1-2 delivery. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Mike.
Brandon Crawford.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now
digging in for his second at bat, Kelby Tomlinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on.
Right fielder, Ward.
He's set, and the pitch. Ward Whiters is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. One and 2, here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Joe Penn. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So here's Matt Kemp now. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll be back in standing up. 1-1, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
What a difficult combination. 96-mile-an-hour fastball, then he comes back with the curveball. So difficult to not sit on that.
The runner from second crosses the plate. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little bit outside. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jones going back, and he tracks it down. And this ball game. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Baltimore. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Ward Whiters is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Joe Panik coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Ready now, Matt Kemp. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. But he will run this one down in right center. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Inciarte rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. Here's Chris Davis now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Now here's Davis. High in the air and deep to right field. Whoa, that's off the warehouse. Here's Manny Machado now.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
What a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he is out on the tag. Now to the plate, Adam Jones. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball. Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal and put them away. It's almost
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Brandon Belt.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Center field.
So striding forward now, Denard Span. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
Batting 7th.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hundley.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Trumbull is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quick. So digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Span is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Wellington Castillo goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Tim Beckham swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Samardzija into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Whiters on the move, but this will land out there just foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Crawford.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And Crawford's in full gear now, heading for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
Batting 9th.
Stepping up now, number 63. And he's ready to take his first cuts. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ward Whiters. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Panik. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ender Inciarte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ender
Eyeing away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Panic is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Mark Trumbo now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0 to Trumbo. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Whiters is right there as he takes it for the second out. Ready for another chance. Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Samardzija into the windup. Here's the 2-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 2-1 on its way. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently. You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Beckham ranging up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Buster Posey now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Machado has room in foul territory. And, oh, this one drops. Hit well on the ground to first. Davis has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now batting, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Orioles, designated hitter, number 24.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting, Left
Now at the
fielder,
plate, Adam Jones. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. There is Crawford. On to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Heading out towards shallow right. Whiters has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. At the plate, Nick Hundley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hitter, Nick Hundley.
Line to the right side, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
35.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 63.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Castillo has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Span going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Jim
Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Center fielder
Digging
11.
in once again, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Kemp sprinting after it. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And here's a ball hit in the air. Panic into shallow center. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ward Whiters. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Hit on the ground out to short. Beckham ranges to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Joe Panic. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Brandon Belt.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Lifted the other way to left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Whiters giving chase. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Whiters is after it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Orioles.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10.
Ready once again, Adam Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back here, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Schoop. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Samardzija sets. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he struck him out. His 7th. Ready for another shot now. Buster Posey. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Buster Posey.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Trumbo on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Denard Span. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 5.
Striding in once again,
hitter,
Nick Hundley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Here's the shortstop. Brandon Crawford.
35.
He tripled earlier, making him 1 for
Brandon
Joel Batista
Crawford.
will come on now and pinch run here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Jones. He makes the play. A great catch on the. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Wellington.
And that misses ball 1. That misses 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Craig Gentry will be summoned down to be the pinch runner. Throw over to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he lays off there. 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Center fielder number 11.
Now batting, Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's safe. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Base is empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here comes the first pitch. Hey now.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now
pitching.
Mark Melanson.
Number 41. Mark Melanson.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. No problem over there for the baby giraffe Belton. In now, number 63. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Third baseman, number 63.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Jones is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now. Ward Whiters.
Whiters.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Soft liner towards short, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. Here's Joe Panic. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Panic.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones on the move. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to. Here's Chris Davis now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Chris Davis.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford onto the grass. 1 out. Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Whiters on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fouled back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
First baseman, number 9.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 20.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted into center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now in the box, Denard Span. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Digging in, Joel Batista. Here comes the first pitch.
Batista.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Jones on the move, and they can't run it down. 2 out with the man at first. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Towards second. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, the man